I'm filming this a little bit ahead of time, but this video is scheduled to go up on Thursday, May 28th while I'm in BEA, and it is very, very possible that if you're watching this video on that day that I am busy right now while you're watching this hanging out with Aaron Latimer. So I think it's fair to say, best day ever, best day ever. As promised during last week's Circulation Desk video, I am back again this week to talk about more BEA goodness. Last week we talked a bit about what BEA is and how you can benefit from going if you're interested in working in the publishing industry. This week we're going to talk a bit more about this year's event specifically, 2015, what's coming up, what's going to be big in YA, what books are already getting some buzz, to give you an idea of where the industry is headed in terms of YA books. Now, of course, not only is BEA huge, but the YA book industry is huge, and there's no way I can touch on even a fraction of all of the really exciting books that are coming up in summer and fall of 2015 in YA, so if there's a book you're excited about that I don't mention here, definitely leave it in the comments down below, and let everyone else know so that they can keep an eye out for it. So at this point, I think it's fair to say that contemporary YA romance is going to continue to be a huge trend coming up in the industry. Not only have I seen a ton of arcs on NetGalley and Edelweiss for contemporary YA romance, more and more of it seems to be coming out, and BEA doesn't look like it's going to be any different. Two of the titles that are getting talked about a lot and are being featured at the big YA Buzz panel are Dream Things True by Marie Marquardt and This Raging Light by Estelle Lohr. So these are both contemporary YA fiction. One is about two sisters who are dealing with the disappearance of their mother. That is This Raging Light, and Dream Things True is a contemporary retelling of Romeo and Juliet. So I think they'll both get a lot of traction, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're all about and who these new authors are. So hopefully they turn out to be awesome, but I am feeling a little bit nervous about all of the contemporary YA. So now we'll switch over to one of the titles I'm most excited about, not just at BEA, but in terms of what is coming up in YA fiction, and that is Truthwitch by Susan Dennard. It is a YA fantasy centered around a female friendship, and I am so excited for this book. The world building sounds amazing, the cover is great, and I just love Susan Dennard so much in terms of what she does for the writing community, so I cannot wait to read this book, even though there's no way I'm going to be able to get my hands on it at BEA because I'm getting there a day too late, but still, this book is going to be amazing, and it is one that I'm just seeing so many people talking about, so I'm sure it's going to be getting a lot of buzz in the coming months. Another book I'm really excited to check out is Zeros by Scott Westerfeld, Margot Lanahan, and Deborah Biancotti. This is a book about a main character who can make you hear whatever he wants you to, but also he doesn't always hear what it is that he's saying, and sometimes the voice can lie to him, and I don't really get the concept, but it sounds really, really awesome, and I just can't wait to see how it unfolds and how the story takes shape around this particular ability, because it's something I don't think I've seen before. So I'm excited to see how that works out, and I love Scott Westerfeld and everything he's put out so far that I've read, so I can't wait to read this one too. Another exciting title that's going to be at BEA this year is A Whole New World, which is the first book in a new Disney retelling series that reimagines the animated books into more of a YA environment, and I'm so excited about this series. I haven't heard great things about the reviews for book one, but I still want them to do really, really well, so there will be more books in this series because I will read them forever. I just want them to be awesome and amazing, and I wish more than anything that I could write books in this series. A book that I know all of the word nerds are excited about is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This is the long anticipated sequel to The Diviners, which is one of our book club picks, and we all love this book. Erica especially is all about Libba Bray, and I'm sure she is super excited to read this. It has been a long time coming, and even though it comes out in August, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of readers who are eager to get their hands on this book a couple of months early and share the love and let everyone know how amazing this book is going to be. The other book I'm most excited about at BEA is the first in the new series by Rochelle Mead, who wrote the Vampire Academy series, and I've loved so much of what she's put out. So this book is Soundless. It is based on Chinese folklore. The main character is Chinese. She lives in a village where no one can hear anything, and they are reliant on a faraway kingdom to feed them, and then everyone starts to lose their sight. So the whole senses element to this book is really, really intriguing, as well as the non-white main character, and I just think this is going to be so amazing because it's Rochelle Mead, and how can it not be? So I'll leave it at that for now because I'm looking at lists and lists and lists, and there are just so many great books that I'm sure you're all going to want to get your hands on and read. So I'll see what books I actually managed to get my hands on and check out, and which books everyone are talking about and anticipating, and I'll touch base once I get home from New York, either here or on my personal channel, and we'll kind of go from there and see how this year unfolds in terms of amazing books that are coming out into the world. So thank you so much for watching, have a great week, and I'll see you on Sunday for our Polaris Awakening release party, book club, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's going to be awesome.